Hey, my wonderful Virgos, welcome to my channel. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Cosmo, and we are doing the monthlies for the wonderful Virgo, all right? So this is going to be for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus. Keep in mind that energy is fluid, so I can say that this is Virgo's energy, but it feels more like the energy that you're interacting with. Swap them where they need to be, okay? You are not just responsible for mastering your sun sign, aka the month you were born under. You're also responsible for mastering all aspects of the zodiac wheel, okay? So we're going to jump into it. I have already pre-pulled your cards, okay? I need you guys to keep in mind that I'm a certified Reiki energy healer, which means that we're going to talk about the chakra systems as we are working through this energy, okay? If you are a Patreon member, you will be able to find the extended version on Patreon where we get into your oracle reading, okay, over there, all right? Okay, so let's take a look and see what my wonderful Virgos got popping off this month, okay? All right. Just looking overall on the board, what I can tell you right now is that right now your sacral chakra is the dominant energy on the board, okay? And we're going to get into what that means and how you can tap into that energy. First of all, you got root chakra energy popping up and saying that the first week is going to be all about family. So you need to know that the energy or the energetic pattern that you will be interacting with for the first week is going to be family, right? Now, you also need to be mindful, right? There may be some type of indecision that's going on or some type of decision that needs to be made, okay, within this first week, okay? You may also be on or feeling like you are on information overload, okay? You could also be dealing with someone, too, that has a very different interpretation when it comes to money than you do, okay? How you spend money, how you save money, how you allocate money. You guys may not be on the same page when it comes to this. You can also be experiencing or interacting with somebody. I want to say, I don't know why the word braggadocious keeps popping up in my head, okay, but I'm hearing like a braggadocious person, okay? So you want to be mindful of that energy as you're moving throughout the week also, okay? There may be some type of decision, like I said, you know, with this Two of Coins energy and this Nine of Coins energy. The Two of Swords energy is definitely communication going on, but it's going to be emotional communication because we're sitting up in the sacral chakra energy. That's responsible for karmic patterns, which means you're going to have to pay attention to who's the common denominator in situations as you're moving throughout this week, okay? So let me give you an example. If you keep having the same conversation with your oldest son about the same thing, right? And everybody else, there's always somebody different in the conversation, but your oldest son or your eldest son is the common denominator, you know, then he would be the karmic pattern that needs to be looked at, okay? So when we're taking a look at karmic patterns when it pertains to family this week, you want to look at the common denominator. Who is the person that keeps showing up, okay, in all of the chaos or in all of the confusion is what you're going to have to pay attention to, okay? Some of you, like I said, could be having to deal with decisions around money. This could be financial setbacks. You want to pay attention for the hustler. This is definitely, like I said, somebody trying to keep up with the Joneses, or this could be somebody that's braggadocious, a snob, okay? You want to be mindful of that, okay? Family, all right? And we just coming back from the holidays too, y'all. So you understand what I'm saying? There could still be some residue of some family shit popping off, okay? I know a lot of people was glad that they ain't have to really travel this year. I'm gonna tell you that much. Okay, so you're interacting with the Knight of Pentacles energy, followed by look at that, the Six of Cups. See, this is what I'm saying. Not only, this is probably why you're gonna have to watch it too, because this Knight of Pentacles energy, honey, this is somebody that can be lazy and don't want to do shit. Okay, and especially somebody that you love, okay, somebody that you love, somebody that you have feelings for, but they also may not want to do or be responsible for the shit that they supposed to be doing and being responsible for, okay? Now, usually, this happens when we are dealing with family members, because family members usually are the ones that we give multiple passes to, right? Because we love them, right? So be mindful of that as you're moving throughout the day, okay? Yeah, this could be someone, I'm telling you, this person is lazy. And I want to say, and I kind of feel like not only are they lazy, oh shit, I'm hearing both parties in this situation could be lazy. Um This person can also be a buzzkill, okay? Very pessimistic on the overview of life, and you want to be mindful of that. Whoever this family member is, okay, or maybe if maybe not a family member by blood, maybe they just become a family by acquaintance, okay? Um, yeah, this person definitely also entertains like a impoverished mentality, okay? Oh my gosh, this is, you know what I'm hearing? Ghetto superstar. Boom. There you go. Ghetto superstar. You could be interacting with a ghetto superstar in the family this weekend. This is definitely somebody that tried to keep up with the Joneses. So you may need to have to make a decision also, because this person could be trying to hustle you, or you could be trying to hustle the ghetto superstar and they're seeing right straight through you. But there's some type of communication going on here, like I said. Trust your intuition on this, because this is somebody from the past, okay? And this could be somebody that you're connected to in family. Oh, shit. Whatever's popping off with family, where they circling around money for that first week, you want to say no to the no, to the no, honey. Okay. Yep. You got the Seven of Swords in reverse, showing that there's going to be some type of mental challenges or somebody trying to break free from something. And what they trying to break free from, sitting up in your energy, is this Ten of Swords energy, honey. Backstabbing type, betrayal type energy. And it could be around that money, okay? Yeah. Anybody coming to ask you to borrow money right around now, depending on taxes and stuff, especially if you know this person. Okay. Yeah, I know. Pay attention to your finances in that first week around family. That's all I'm going to say on that, okay? My wonderful Virgos. Okay. You got soul healing also popping off here, my love. Okay, soul healing is popping off. Now, soul healing is going to be from the soul star chakra. The soul star chakra is a chakra connected right above your crown chakra. And every time I do that, I feel like I'm interrupting the flow. I literally feel like I interrupt the charge. It starts to tingle. And this is like, you can consider this to be your umbilical cord between this realm and the spiritual realm. This is your connection between this realm and the spiritual realm. And I got to say, the veil is thin. Right, and you know when you hear people talk about the veil is thin, you can literally talk. It to me, like how I see it, it's kind of like if you can look at maybe like a JPEG picture where it's not so clear, right, and then all of a sudden the image starts to become clearer and clearer as you move up in pixels, right? So you can think of the veil being like that, right? The higher pixel rate you have, or the better your camera is, aka the better you're in tune with nature and with the world around you, the clearer your perception of the spiritual realm will be, right? So soul healing is popping up for you, which means that literally you can open up to a world of letting go and releasing. And I gotta say, I'm recording this video on a full moon energy. And it's a full moon in Gemini, which is all about you being able to think or not. Your choice, right? You're going to think and see yourself past some shit or not, okay? You need to know, with the soul healing coming in by the second week, you got the Princess of Swords energy followed by the Seven of Swords. The Princess of Swords energy in reverse is saying that there could have been some promises made, but that was not delivered, especially this Seven of Swords is back again, okay? Somebody, Seven of Swords is back again. Okay, so you could be definitely holding on to some type of betrayal stuff, right? You need to know, though. All right, okay, let me just put it this way. We are dealing with cause and effect all the time, every day, okay? Universal law, universal principles are always in play. All right, so you don't really get away with anything. Okay, so this is why it's requiring you to get into a place of your soul healing this week, okay? Look, justice is coming into play. This is the energy that you're interacting with, especially if it lied around your stability. So if you had some type of maybe court situation where it came around your living situation, or maybe money was owed to you, right? You can start to see some decisions coming into play within the second May. There may be some type of judgment or decision coming down by the court. You could also be dealing with some type of due justice coming back, okay, from all of this shit that you have here. But watch yourself on the second week here, my wonderful Virgos. Virgos. You got the Tower card in the second week showing up in reverse, which means that you could be fighting whatever change is coming out. The Tower card don't necessarily mean bad shit is happening. This just means like a life-changing event. Sometimes it catches you off guard because you weren't prepared for it. But it's kind of like putting you in a place of recourse, you know, like, or maybe realigning you per se, right? So with the Tower card in reverse, this could be something that you are afraid of. You've been fighting for a long time. And this could be linked to promises that was made but not delivered, and somebody could have betrayed you, or you betrayed somebody. There's justice coming in and a decision has come down. So there's a Tower moment happening on the second week where justice is coming down. So hopefully you're on the right end of that, okay? Yeah, you need to be mindful of that. All right, my love? So now, popping off into the third week, you got the inner child, which is heart chakra energy, compassion, forgiveness, and love. And let me just tell you something. Trust lies here. Confidence also lies here, right? The inner child is where you can hold on to a lot of childhood traumas that you haven't fully quite let go of yet, okay? So you want to be mindful of that as you're moving throughout this energy, to always tap into that aspect of yourself that's holding on to any residual trauma that you need to deal with, okay? You got the Fool card showing up in reverse, followed by the Five of Coins. This is saying to me that some of you are definitely either being a little naive to the situation, or you are moving and with a blind eye. You're either naive to the situation or you're moving with a blind eye. You don't want to take the risk that's necessary, okay? Some of you could be still on the victim game, okay? Five of Coins paired with this feels like, yeah, you were left out in the cold. Either left out in the cold, or you done lost a lot of money, or you feel like somebody may have taken advantage of you financially, or you were having to recover financially, okay? Because you may have lost a lot. Yeah, for some of you, this is full-fledged. You've isolated yourself too. And your isolation could be due to this trauma. Some type of communication. So whatever communication going on could be around maybe the Ace of Cups, right? A lot of emotional stuff that you definitely need to work on, because there's some blocked or repressed emotions. Right now, it's showing up here like the dominant chakra is clearly starting to turn into the root chakra. So you got root chakra energy and you got solar plexus energy showing up as the two dominant energies. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to go tap into that inner child, so you are definitely not stuck in your emotions and feeling overwhelmed and blocked and repressed emotions by the third week, because you may be dealing with some type of relationship stuff, heart stuff on the third week. This is stuff that's not in alignment. This could be a marriage, okay? For some of you, this could be some type of community that you've built, or some type of community that you've used for support. It could be family members, something that you're attached to in love. Okay. This could be something that you're committed to that's now, it's not in the best place right now. Your commitment, or whatever you're committed to, may be going through something by the third week. Now, keep in mind, second week, there was a Tower moment. There was some type of change. You need to know, though, this person or this energy that you're interacting with all of this energy got the Hermit card. They're looking at themselves, okay? It may be a little unrealistic in their thinking and how they're thinking and how they're viewing things, but they're definitely looking at themselves. Don't know quite yet if that's going to pan out and then come into the full awareness of their role that they played, but they are observing themselves, but being a little bit moody in that aspect, okay? And we are going to get into your message from the oracles as clarification on Patreon. Okay, So by the fourth week, you got inner strength. You may need to tap into your inner strength popping up by the fourth week because you're dealing with a lot of stuff coming into the fourth week. Third week, you have some type of relationship or something that you may have been committed to that is not balanced and that it's, is going through a little hiccup. Okay. I don't even want to say a little hiccup because this could be affecting the money, the house, and the finances and stuff. Definitely feeling like this could be causing somebody some sleepless nights. Okay. You're being asked to tap into your inner strength, which is solar plexus energy coming into the fourth week. Yeah, you got the Five of Swords energy with the Nine of Swords energy. This is why they ask you to tap into inner strength, because you may be feeling a little bit disappointed or maybe even despair coming into the fourth week. And this doesn't necessarily have to be your energy. It could be the energy that you're interacting with, right? And it could just be a wave of emotion going back and forth because you feel someone pulling on you, right? Now, with the Five of Swords in reverse, you got an opportunity to walk away and release past resentments or to hold on to them. Your choice, right? And with the inner strength card, it's really asking you to tap into that inner strength so you can release them. Eight of Wands means that things are going to be moving quickly, right? So there is going to be a quick change where you're going to be, oh yes, there's going to be a quick change. Yep. There's going to be a quick change. I feel like you're going to be releasing the past resentment here, and that is clarified because of the Eight of Wands, energy moving quickly, and the Nine of Cups tapping into your happiness, right? You are dealing with energy by the fourth week where someone has made a decision and really paying attention to their investment and what have they invested. Okay, yeah. Although they've made a decision, right? I want to say their answer and how they move and still at the end of the month is in manipulation. You got the Magician card, so you still can't trust their motives at the end of the month. Or they may feel like they still can't trust your motive. That could have been a decision that they came to, okay? So you got a lot going on this month. Overall, you're being asked to take a look at your family, the dynamics of the things that's going on within your family so healing can begin, okay? You may need to tap into that inner child so you can deal with whatever trauma, okay? Or disappointments, okay? Or I want to say anger or aggression that you need to work on, all right? And then once you begin to do that, you can find that your inner strength actually starts to pop up, okay? So a month full of family shit that you got to resolve, okay? Yeah, so this is a month where there's going to be a lot of family stuff that needs resolution. Okay. Yep. You got to deal with your family stuff, okay? Deal with your family stuff. Okay, that's what we're going to name this video. Deal with the family stuff. Okay. All right. If you were going to be extended, you can just hang right on. We're going to jump into the extended portion of the video. If you are not going to be joining us on Patreon, I'm going to see you guys back here next month, okay? As well as make sure you're checking out your daily vibrations. You can find them on YouTube. You can also find them on Instagram. The number for your inner voice. You can also find me on any of the major podcasts, right? So we're talking about Apple. We're talking about Spotify. I don't know. They got a whole bunch of them. Check out the description box below on YouTube, and you will be able to find all the links to the podcast. All right. I started uploading. The first one out should be November 30th. Okay. So let's do this. I am going to see you guys. I'm going to see you guys in your next daily vibration as well as your next monthly, okay? Join me on Patreon. Love each and every one of you. Okay. All right, my Patreon members. Let's get into your messages. Let's get into your oracle messages. So clearly you got a month of family shit going on, okay? You do, right? So what do they want you to know, my wonderful Virgos? Focus on the light. The perfection of your life. Dream a beautiful dream. Release the dark wound. Let love live. Okay. Positive movement forward. Patience and spiritual strength. So let's tap into what your message is. Okay. clearly I just wrote down to you guys that you're going to be dealing with some family stuff as you're moving throughout the month, right? The first week, as you're moving throughout the energy in the first week, it's going to be important for you to focus on the light and the positive change that is coming in, okay? Focusing on light and the positive change that's coming in week 1 is going to be key. You have an option where you can move past all of this backstabbing and betraying energy, okay? You got an option to move past that. That first comes with you being able to take emotional responsibility for really what you're feeling, okay? Now, second week in is asking you with the soul healing energy that's coming in with the soul star chakra, right? It's asking you to perfect your life. Perfect your life from within. Create that from within, okay? Meaning have some patience with yourself and maybe even others as you're walking throughout this week, okay? Now, keep in mind, this week you're going to have to be patient because this is when you have a tower moment popping off. Then now, let me just say this. Virgos, you could be the one that's dishing out the tower moment. This does not necessarily mean that you are the one receiving the tower moment. You could be the one dishing out the tower moment. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that, all right? Know that perfection, the perfection of your life lands within being patient with yourself. Remember, you have some stuff popping off with justice coming down too. That could be the justice that you give out or the justice that's coming back to you because, you know, it's due season, all right? Asking you to tap into your inner child and gain the spiritual strength that you need is going to be key by the the third week, right? So you have to dream a beautiful dream, which means that you're going to have to create something different within your imagination, okay, and see it from that standpoint of view. This is not to mean that you're not going to call a dog a cat and a cat a dog. That's not what I'm saying. When somebody shows you who they are, you do want to move accordingly. But what I can say is this, right? You can create a dream in your imagination where you are building healthy relationship with healthy and solid people, okay? And once you begin to dream that dream, then there are going to be incidents and occurrences that happens in your life to create that experience for you, okay? So be mindful of that, all right? Now, by the end of the month, this asks you to tap into your inner strength. And as you're tapping into your inner strength, you want to release the dark wounds and let love live, okay? Now, let me just tell you this. A lot of people just intuitively, you need to understand, did not grow up with the same belief systems as far as love is concerned, right? Yeah, I could have two totally different belief systems as far as love is concerned. You're thinking love works this way, they're thinking love works this way, and and none of y'all are on the same page or even in the same book, honey, okay? So it's important for you to tap into your own inner strength and release the dark wounds and let love live. What is your perception of love? What is your interpretation of love? That would be a good question to ask people when you start having real conversations, What is your perception of love? That conversation alone can give you an insight to how people think and how they move, right? And as you're releasing love, you need to know that you're creating a firm foundation. As you are releasing the wounds and embracing love, you're creating a firm foundation this month. I'm not saying it's going to be an easy month for you. You will have to work on some things as you're going throughout the month. But at the end of the month, you're going to tap into your inner strength if you do this work. You can't get to this side without doing that. Okay, so it's kind of like you can't get to the gas station unless you get up off your feet, jump in the car, start the engine, press the gas, and go, right? All right, my wonderful Virgos. Okay, so you're going to have to deal with the family stuff this month. Don't let anybody break you down to the point where they make you feel like you're not worth shit, okay? There is no one walking the face of this earth that has not had some imperfections in their life or some things in their life that they just don't want to share with anybody, right? But keep in mind, it is our imperfections that makes us perfect, so you need to know that, all right? Okay, peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. Check out the Daily Vibrations. Find me on Instagram, the number 4 your inner voice. Now, Nye and I are going to be doing Tuesdays live on Instagram. I think it's 6 p.m. Y'all are going to find a lot of information in the description box on the Daily Vibrations, and I'm going to keep announcing them, okay? But in the meantime, have a wonderful, wonderful month. I'm going to see y'all next month. Bye, my loves.